Lena and Dorian meet under mysterious circumstances at a grand political event. Both families are present and the air is thick with tension. Despite the strict rules about interaction, their eyes meet across the crowded room. There's an unspoken connection, and both are instantly drawn to each other despite knowing the risks. They share an accidental brush of hands, and from that moment, the world seems to freeze. This is the start of their forbidden love story. Their next meeting occurs in an old, hidden part of the city. They find a secluded spot to talk, with no one else around. In a brief moment of weakness and desire, they share a stolen kiss. It's fleeting yet intense, and the chemistry between them is undeniable. The moment haunts both of them as they part ways, not knowing if they'll ever meet again. But they are now marked by their love for one another, and it changes everything. Both Lena and Dorian find themselves struggling with their feelings. Lena is torn between duty to her family and the budding emotions she can't ignore. Dorian, who's always been anti-establishment, sees Lena's love as a form of rebellion and a chance to shake up the order. They start meeting in secret, slowly falling in love and pushing against the very fabric of their world. They share moments of tenderness, but also deep discussions about the future, the meaning of love, and the world they live in. As their relationship deepens, it becomes harder to keep it hidden. Suspicious eyes begin to watch, and eventually Lena's family becomes aware of her secret meetings. Her betrothal to a powerful suitor from within her own family is already arranged, and the stakes are raised. Dorian's family too begins to feel the pressure, and members of both factions hunt them down, determined to protect their own bloodlines and stop this rebellion. The couple faces escalating danger, including threats of imprisonment or worse. They must decide whether they're willing to fight for their love, risking everything for a future together, even though they know it could lead to their ultimate downfall. As they plot a way to escape, they realize that there are forces beyond their control, and the weight of their family's legacies may be too powerful to overcome. Their love might be the spark that ignites a war between the two factions. In a final act of defiance, Lena and Dorian make one last attempt to be together. They plan to run away, but their plans are foiled. The tension boils over, and the confrontation between the two factions is inevitable. But love, for all its power, might not be enough to change a world built on rivalry. Their final moments together will be full of heartbreak and bittersweet realization about the true cost of forbidden love. Whether they succeed in escaping or not, the impact of their love is felt far beyond their individual relationship. The seeds of change are planted. Even if their love is lost, their story becomes a symbol of resistance and hope, challenging the laws and restrictions of their world. Other members of their families begin questioning the status quo, and the idea of love across boundaries begins to stir